Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in here to SummitCitySports.com. We are live here for Week 5, Game 2 between the Carroll Chargers and the Leo Lions here. The Vipers picked up a 2-1 overtime win over the Homestead Spartans, as it was Darcy Kosh who ended that game in overtime. Brandon Porter here with you again, back coming off last week. Thank you to Joe, who doesn't have the headset on right now. So thank you to Joe, as he filled in for me last week. So Brandon Porter here with you. Joe, as soon as he puts the headset on, will be color, and we'll have Hunter Sosenheimer on camera. So the teams will be lining up at their blue lines as we get set here for puck drop. Still got a little bit of a cough, but it's mostly gone away. Oh, looks like we got Josh Scott out there in the main officials. Just taking a look at the refs real quick. Loxton, one of the linesmen, just kind of glancing here. We'll take a quick break for the anthem. All right, so getting set here for puck drop between Carroll and Leo. Joe, thank you.
Yeah, what's up? Thanks for having me on the program, Brandon.
Thanks for covering for me last week.
Well, you know how it goes. Have to do it.
Not
Have to do it.
pleasant.
We're a team here at Summit City Sports. And I'm going to go ahead and flip spots with you here because I'm going to be stretching my cord too thin. So I'll just post up over at the computer probably for the time being.
Yeah. So we got Loxton and Hall on the lines, and then Josh Scott and Hall on the bands.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I was saying during the anthem. What do we have going on here?
Taylor starting goaltenders. Balmer in there once again for Leo. Looks like he'll be going up against Carteau.
Correct. Captain on captain action here.
Goaltending captains. Don't see too much of the goaltenders wearing a C. So Carroll lines up there in the black and gray trimmed jerseys. Leo white with purple trim.
Were you about to say orange?
Nope. I'm just looking at Josh getting ready for puck drop, and we have it. That one chipped inside of the Leo end. Is going to be far side, back out. So it'll be controlled by Klein. Robinson almost got it inside the zone. This is going to be a very tough matchup for Leo here. Here's Cup. Cup shot right in the glove of Bomber, who hangs on.
Able to hang on to that one early. Passes the early exam.
And you talk about toughest challenge here for this rotation. Carroll always going to be the tough challenge for all the teams this year.
Absolutely. So far, without a loss in league play.
Leo comes in 3-1. Face-off one, spin around try is stopped by Baumert. Behind the net, around. Robinson gets it to Calhoun. Calhoun, I'm telling you, he looked like he had a good game. I tried to watch a little bit of the first game last week. Calhoun looked like he had a good game.
Yeah, I believe he did.
Coming down the ice, it is going to be Burge. Burge shot, stick save, Baumert. Excuse me.
Jesus.
As Murphy sends it around to Reith. Reith, far side corner. Back to the near side. It is Robinson. Robinson tied up with White, and Schieffer comes in to assist. I forgot how much I love the numbers on these jerseys. Just a white outline.
Oh, for Carroll?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's
hey,
literally
you
just
know what?
a
I
white
want to hear it.
outline.
You should have seen last week.
I know, the camo jerseys are always fun.
It was impossible to see those numbers unless they were right in front of us.
Here is Drexler, backhand try, blocked in there by Knoblau. As Scott gets up to Roth. Roth, it's bumped off the play, is able to send it inside of the Carroll end. Off the wall to the near side corner. It's going to be picked up at the corner now. It was almost get worked out to the point, but it was intercepted. Here's Scott, a chance. He's missed the net. And that one just comes over the line. Knoblau with it. I looked for Scott, but missed the mark. As it's worked out to the point. Wrist shot blocked there by Braun. Is there a bit of a lineup change here? Normally Braun's with Burge as that one goes for icing.
I don't think so. I don't think they were together last week. Because the only way I knew who was on the ice was trying to find one player and just understanding who his line mates were and trying to take my best guess. I don't think Brandon was playing with Burge last week.
Huh. So normally he's with Burge.
I think he's in between two of the younger ones, right? Is Wolf out there? Yeah.
27 is out there.
Yeah,
Nice
Krause
act.
and Wolf.
Yeah. So that one's sent around to the far corner now. Spreading the talent out, Carroll. As Wolf gets bumped into the wall. That's Klein, if I'm reading that right.
It is, yep.
Gets it up to Wolf. Wolf chips it inside the zone. Around to the far side. It's up into the corner and knocked down. Calhoun trying to work it free, cannot. Finfrock sends it around. It's going to be Amick. Amick back off the wall to Finfrock. Fans on the pass. Calhoun will pick it up. Pressured by Braun. Kept in there at the point by Phillips. Amick back over to the far side. Trying to clear. Are they able to do so? It's going to go all the way down. That will be an icing.
Yeah, 10-4 on that, Brandon. Oh, got to stop the clock. Not used to having to do it.
A very common trait from our last game was icing.
Yeah, and missing the net. A tremendous game, by the way. I don't know if you said anything about it earlier, but
Hey,
Vipers 2-1 overtime win.
Had your headset off.
Yeah, well, I figured we'd just come back on after the anthem.
Yeah, we kind of did. That one's sent around. It's going to be played by Wolf. Wolf in the corner. Trying to work it free. Braun gathers it up. Braun at the point. Makes a move to Serafini, but it's blocked, and it'll be cleared into the center ice. Balmer behind the net. Leaves it for Murphy. That one hits Krause. It's down on the ice, and it'll be played far side and out of the zone. And I'll give you two guesses. And icing. So don't forget to join us next weekend for a little Thanksgiving Eve action, as our first game at 7 o'clock will feature Leo and Homestead, Carroll Vipers at 9. That is a little pre-Thanksgiving action here in the Summit City for high school hockey. As it's sent down behind the net. Off the wall. It's going to be played out by the chart. Oh, hit the skate of Scott, so it stays in. Schwartz back to Scott. Scott shot just wide. Schwartz at the far side, sends it down low. Roth picks it up. That one off the wall. Coming down the near side is going to be the Chargers. They get it out into the neutral zone. Baldwin feeling the pressure from Canavlau as that one's centered. Roth has it for the Lions off the wall. That one's shot back inside by the Chargers. Canavlau with it. Feeds up ice to Roth. Roth off the wall, looking to get around the Carroll Chargers. Does so. Roth with a chance. Shot. Save made. Rebound cleared out of the crease. A drive there from the point is stopped by Carteau. Finfrock once again, another shot, and it's directed into the corner off a block shot. Off the wall, Amick keeps it in, and now it's cleared by Carroll. J.J. Scott. Now it's shot and directed up into the safety netting.
Leo looking pretty good here early, Brandon. Some good stuff going on, some good things happening. That was a nice little move there. Almost translated into a goal, just wasn't meant to be.
More hockey action coming up. The Comets are in town this weekend as they face off against the Allen Americans. The only time they go out of the Central Division until the new year, pretty much.
That is correct, honestly. I mean, you know what? It's just the travel costs.
And then next week, obviously the annual Bob Chase night. They'll play the Cincy Cyclones, I believe, and they'll be wearing special jerseys for that one.
Jerseys on sale, 10 a.m. tomorrow, Brandon.
Grayscale Old Spaceman Captain Comet logo.
Not sure how I feel about them, to be honest. I kind of like the design. Color's kind of questionable.
And, of course, the Fort Wayne Spaceman just out of town until December the 3rd. That one shot up into the air, knocked down. It's going to be far side. Worked out to the point. Finfrock sends it down low. Going to be wrapped around to the near side corner. Burge there, takes a bump into the corner. At the point, Amick sends it back down low, around to the far side. Davis with it. Davis center feed, and Calhoun couldn't get so. Robinson a chance, save made. Loose at the side of the net. Worked into the slot. At the point, Finfrock is shot wide. And it's picked up by Burge coming down the near side. Chips it over Amick's stick with speed. Burge chasing it down. As Finfrock reverses. And now with it, he lost the footing. And it's going to be down the ice. Played now by the Chargers. Burge feeds to Cup. Cup over the line at the high slot. Almost got hit. Here's Burge with the fans on the shot. And knocked down there by Leo. Phillips looking for Burge. Murphy trying to clear out, cannot. Burge at the half wall. That one kept in by Cup. Finn Cup trying to work with it, sends it around to the near corner. Burge center feed hits Baumert in the stick, and it'll be Austin the other way. Off the glass, down into the near side corner behind the net. Reverses to Phillips. Burge near side, he chips it off the glass, and it's going to be played down the ice by Drexler. Onside, and no icing. Murphy gives chase. Far side, Leo picks up the puck. Sent out of the zone by Serafini. Now watch it.
Everyone changing over there.
Yeah, the Vipers dodged a bullet in their game. They picked up a too many men with 23 seconds left in the game. They dodged a bullet on that one. Here come the Chargers trying to clear out Kanai. He got dumped into the wall.
Yeah, I mean, I think some of that was he was just slipping and sliding.
Rough.
That could be a penalty.
Tripped up, and it will be. Play whistle down.
Jeez, Brandon, you were on top of the clock, man. You know what? You would think it'd be me because, I mean, all my tech games having to hammer that button, I've gotten quite good at it. I'm just not used to it over here, just sitting here staring at it.
So Carroll to the box for tripping. And it's on number 5. So a Leo power play as the penalty was on Colson White.
So Leo, big opportunity alert. We talked about it. First goal, so important. Thought it could be the difference for Homestead, but here we go with Carroll.
Here's Braun, short-handed shot in and out of the glove of Baumert. Braun leads the league right now, 15 points on the year. Sent around to the far side. Braun with a steal. Another shorthanded chance. Braun shot. Blocker save made. Off the wall. Genau back to Braun. Braun. He's got the speed to just rag it, and he's at the high slot. Shot, stick save made. He's trying to get the rebound and is poked to the corner. Amick racing up the near side. That one's sent inside the zone. Minute 15 left here on the power play as this work to the far side.
He got behind on the clock. That's why the power play's down.
Here's Roth, far side, and 52 seconds remaining. There's a bump.
Just try and hit it from the back and fall.
That's Braun, bit of a size differential between him and Scott. Murphy at the point, off the wall. Braun has it and clears. Schwartz with it. Schwartz almost turned over. Burge, can he get it? He does. Brody Burge, shorthanded, reverses to the corner and out to the point. Kraus with it. Shot, stick save made there by Baumert. Cup will pick it up. Finn Cup to the near corner with 14 seconds left, and he will skate it out.
Going to kill this entire 2 minutes off without a single whistle.
And that one reversed and sent out of the zone, and that will do it. Back to even strength. Canablo, missed the puck. Here is Burge, center feed, shot just wide by Cup. White, shot saved, net's off. And it's loose at the side, and net is off. That's a bad angle. How does no one see that?
Probably just weren't looking at it.
No ice. Bomber does, though. We got a delayed penalty coming up to Leo. Hit Scott. Josh Scott, the official, that is. I'll clarify that one. Tegner behind the net. Feeds up to Klein. Klein over. Picking up his Cup. At the point. And, offsides.
All right, well, there you go.
It is a tripping call on J. Scott. So it'll be a Leo penalty.
Oh, gotcha. I see how this thing works now. This is too high tech for me, Brandon.
That one. I got you.
Gosh, this is what we need you for. I said it last week. This is what we need you for. I don't know why it says that. There's literally nothing going on.
Well, it's a 2-minute power play. We'll get it up here in a second.
Not a big deal.
As that one is stopped behind the net. That one's sent down the ice and will be an icing.
All right, I got this, Brandon. Don't even worry about it.
So minute 44 left here.
Ready. Let's go. See, I did it. I got you.
Yeah. A little hard to see, though, with the Carroll white. Might have to consider
that's just the way it goes.
Blue. I don't know.
Minor details.
Oh, well, either way, minute 42 left here on the power play face-off won by the Chargers. At least we got it working for once.
I don't know about I would say working. I mean, this isn't what I would define working, but.
Klein with a shot, save made. I mean, at least it's not glitching out with saying goal every 2 seconds.
I thought the way we were running there for a few weeks was fine. I don't know why we're changing it, but that's above my pay grade.
Cup shot at the side of the crease, and it's cleared out to the point. Glove down by Finn Cup. Here's Genau. Back to Cup. Taking a look at the option, sends it over to Braun. Braun near side. Turns on the Jets. Trying to get to the slot, cannot. Burge picks up the loose puck. Burge hits the brakes at the half wall. Out to the point for Braun. Braun with it. Sends it to Genau. Genau shot. Hits the shin guard of Amick and Robinson the other way. Robinson shorthanded, directs it. Bouncing puck is stopped by Cartel. He'll play it. Sends up to Burge. Burge over the line. Tried to toe drag around Davis, but it is And there's going to be a retaliation penalty on Davis.
That's a tough scene.
So at this point, do you just let him touch it?
I would, but I mean, you know how these things usually play out.
There's a shot just wide, trying to short side it.
There you go.
So,
I'm honestly, I'm surprised we don't hear more yelling of letting them touch it. I mean, when I was playing, Kaylee Schrock would scream at the top of his lungs for us to give it to him. So
Davis to the box for tripping.
All right, I got it. Don't even worry about it.
There you go. Nice.
See, I'm used to doing the clock on my own a little bit, but like adding the penalties in might be a little too much.
So 5-on-3 for 14 seconds, and they'll be back to a 5-on-4 power play. 2:47 left here in the first. Face-off won by the Chargers. White with it. Backhands over to Tigner at the far point. Wrist shot. Tipped in front, just wide. Tipped by Shearer. Out to the point, Kraus, back to Drexler, back to Kraus, who was not expecting the return, and it's cleared out. Now to 5-on-4. Coming down the far side, that one is shot inside of the Leo zone, and Amick trying to clear, cannot, hits Drexler. Drexler has it. To this corner, that shot is stopped by Baumert as he was at the face-off circle, not the corner.
So, Leo effectively able to kill off that penalty, at least so far. Another opportunity here, though, for Carroll. Back at the 5-on-4. See if someone can strike first here late first period.
And say it took us till the third last game?
8:32 on the clock, third period.
For who was it that broke through finally?
Cole Strick, former Leo Lion.
Feeds to Burge, and that one's under his stick. He was alone in the slot. Burge back to the slot. Backhand try, stick bomber. Rebound, cleared behind the net. And that one sent around the wall and out of the zone. Here's Cup with 55 seconds remaining on the power play. Finn Cup up to Braun. Braun cuts to the middle. To the circle, drops it back to Burge, back to Braun. Braun, look at the handiwork there. At the half wall. Out to Burge. Burge, back to Braun. Braun at the circle. There's a slap shot, and he just missed the net.
Don't know how you leave him that much room.
Klein to Ganau. Far corner, Ganau has it, reverses it to Braun. Braun, nice move there to cut back to the corner. Ganau has it. Back to Braun in the corner. 15 seconds remaining on the power play. Under a minute to play here in the first. Braun cuts back to the slot. Nice move there. Feeds it back to Ganau, who's looking for a backdoor tip-in. Ganau out to the point. Klein with a slap shot. Save made. Rebound. Ganau shot. And a save. Baumert. Baumert able to deny Ganau. Keeps this scoreless. This one sent down the ice, and it will be an icing.
Wow.
What a save there by Baumert.
Yeah. Well, able to keep it 0-0. A couple of nice tries there by Carroll. Braun absolutely hammering away that slap shot. Had a nice almost find to Ganau. Just didn't work out for him, but Carroll comes close. Leo able to keep the door closed, though.
Face-off won by Leo. It's in the far corner. Loose puck gathered up by Carroll. They work to the near side. Amick battling White for possession. Still tied up there with 23 left here in the first. Someone's going to work it free here. And it's Amick who does so. He's immediately almost tied back up with Shearer. At the point, Fiedler slap shot. Save, Baumert, rebound, corner. Scott trying to clear out. Able to do so. Scott gets it up to Schwartz. Onside play, it's taken away. Here's a drive at the horn. Caught by Baumert, and that will do it for the first. We'll take a break here in a scoreless first. You're watching high school hockey on SummitCitySports.com.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach. but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcasts. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
Back here at the Sport One Parkview Ice House, getting set for second period action here.
Gotcha.
As we thank everybody for tuning in here, from family and friends of the players to my own family in Titusville, Florida, watching this one. So we got him all across the Eastern Seaboard. As that faceoff's won by Leo. Finn Frock over to the far side. Coming down is going to be picked up. Robinson with a shot. Save, Carto.
With the cough as well.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'm almost over it, though.
I don't know about that. We'll see.
You should have heard me Wednesday. There's a reason why I called off Wednesday.
You're always coughing now.
Oh, trust me. Wednesday was terrible. The whole broadcast would have just been me hacking up a lung. Braun, far side. He will pick up the loose puck as he is taking a look at the options. Gets it to Tigner. Tigner over to Shearer. Or no, who is that? Shurik. As that one is out of play.
Shots on goal through the first period. Carroll 15, Leo 8.
Not bad.
Yeah, well, I mean, last game, there were 12 shots combined in the first period. So the team's at least hitting the net or just taking a lot more shots.
They're just hitting the net, to be honest, because the Vipers in Homestead had a lot of, you needed a soccer net for it to be on goal. Klein with it. Center around. Cup. He does turn it over for a brief second. Roth trying to get it out, and it is cleared. Getting out, working up to Cup. Finn Cup centers to Burge in the slot all alone. Shot, save, Baumert. One of the 2 most dangerous players on Carroll, and you leave him alone in the slot. Baumert able to bail him out.
Hey, and that's what it comes down to. Baumert, a little bit of a trump card.
Klein around to the far side. Roth can't keep it in. Burge gets it up to Genau. 2-on-1 here. To Cup, shot. Scores!
There you go. You can stop the first one, but you know what, Carroll, they just keep on coming right back at you. We'll take a look at it here on our replay, powered by Traction. Athletic performance, little 2-on-1 action, able to deliver this pass to Cup, and he finishes it off.
So Finn Cup picking up his 3rd goal of the season. Just want to make sure I got it right. Come in tonight with 8 points, 2 goals, 6 assists. Now 9 points, 3 goals, 6 assists. That one sent inside the Leo zone. Here comes Leo down the far side. Trying to get inside the zone. Kana Burge poke check there at the referee's crease. Fiedler off the wall. Burge coming in. Here's Genau, and he lost it on the stick handle. Out to Clanky with a wrist shot. Wide of the net. Correct. That one's directed at the net, and it's tipped just wide. That's Fiedler with the chance. Clanky with it. Off the glass. Sent down to the near side corner. Amick is there. for Leo. That shot kept in by Fiedler at the point. Klinke, far side, off the wall. Looking down to the corner for Ganau. Back out to Klinke at the point. Into the middle, backhand try, just tipped on net by Ganau. Tries to feed back in the middle, Klinke a drive, and the glove saved Baumert as he came sliding out of the crease for that one.
Yeah, Baumert still doing his thing as he does so far in the year. Not the numbers he'd be looking for, but you know what? The number he is looking for, he's got, and that's 3 wins so far, Brandon.
I mean, they're not
up to his standards.
3.67.
They're not up to what he was probably looking for.
3.67 goals against, 8.95 save percentage. I mean, it's not.
Well, I mean, I'm talking like what we had last year. Last year we had some very, very solid numbers. But this year, you'll take the wins more than the individual stats.
As that one's into the safety netting, into the Carroll bench. Everybody was ducking except for Siebenaller.
That man was just ready for it.
I don't think Hayden knew that thing was coming.
He does not care. I mean, you look back last year, Baumert, a 3.3 goals against and a .912 save percentage. So that's what I'm talking about.
Not that far
Brandon.
off, then.
I mean, what are we looking at? Like .895 on the save percentage? I mean, that's a notable drop-off, Brandon. I'm not saying that Baumert's dropped off by any means. I want to clarify that point, just statistically so far.
Leo picks it up, trying to work it out. And they're able to do so. Gets around. He left it. Robinson left that one. Leo coming down the near side. We got a penalty coming up on Leo. Bit of a delayed whistle there as they were able to get a shot off for tripping, and it is Robinson.
Leo, penalty issues coming up here. Last week they kind of started getting in a little bit of trouble with penalties. Nothing too crazy, but they did have 4 penalties. So we'll just have to see what we get to here. But don't even worry about it, Brandon. I'm on it. I am on this penalty clock thing.
I'm just over here just touching the table.
I see you. I feel the presence.
So 11:40 left here in the second period. Another power play for
we gotta
Carroll.
make sure we're showing the penalties, too. That would help.
Face-off won by Burge. Cup at the point. Directs it towards the net. Here's Burge with a shot.
Wide open there in the slot.
I think it was a save by Baumert. It's hard to see. Here's another try for Ganau to Burge, and that one stopped by Baumert. Nice spin move there by Ganau. Braun, a little interference, and yes, they call it. 4-on-4 action coming up.
That's a tough situation if you're Carroll, but it's all good. These things tend to happen.
It's on Finn Cup. And they put it on the wrong side of the board. If you see the scoreboard on your video feed, it is not 5-on-3 like they accidentally put up. It is a 4-on-4, so.
We have it properly put up on our scoreboard.
There they go. Now they're switching it. So I guess it's a good thing we didn't have the scoreboard for that one.
I mean, it would have been a temporary issue. I mean, the scorebots don't even show penalty minutes, or at least they're.
We do know about that glitch.
To.
We do know about the glitch, though.
It is what it is. I mean, it sounds like we're not going to be needing to know what the glitch is anymore, so do not care. Didn't care anyways, but.
Roth and Braun to the draw. Roth will shoot it through the feet of Braun. Braun racing up the near side with speed. At the near side circle. Backhand towards the crease. It's blocked.
Nice intercept by Roth.
Roth coming down the far side over the line to the corner. Behind the net, he's poke checked by Klein, finds a loose puck, tries to feed to Schwartz, it's intercepted Braun. Braun hits the brakes at the half wall. Feeds over to the far side as Ganau was, I just happened to look down, he's picking himself up. I don't know if he bumped into Finfrock or not. Finfrock.
I did not see it, cannot confirm nor deny.
Ganau out muscles Amick and gets it to Braun, a shot and scores! Ganau just out muscles Amick and gets it to Braun.
We'll have to take a look at this. I mean, this is tremendous stuff. Carter Ganau, I see you. I see you, Carter Ganau. Look at this. Look at this. Just fights for the puck. Sees his guy. Beautiful feed across the slot. And Dylan Braun makes absolutely no mistake. That's tremendous stuff. That is how you do it.
16th point of the season. They released Robinson. No, bud, you have to go back in, unfortunately. It's 4-on-4.
That's right. Talk to him, Brandon.
I'm sorry. I don't know who released him on that one. That's 4-on-4.
It's a 4-on-4 goal exactly 3 minutes later.
That's his 10th goal of the season, so Braun in double digits.
And Carter Ganau with assists on the first 2 goals is also now into double digits on points for the season.
Clanky with it. Stretch pass over, finds Burge. Burge over the line, near side. Feeds over. Here's Drexler. Poked at the high slot. Picked up Clanky. And it's up into the air. Glove down by Braun. Braun directs it towards the net. It's intercepted. Leo having a little bit of trouble here. And that one's cleared out. And it's going to be played by Clanky. Off the wall. Fiedler with it. Fiedler to Burge. Burge over the line. Power play now for 26 seconds for Leo. As that one is under bombered somewhere, and they whistle it dead.
I hit stop, but we got hit with the tough situation there.
So 23 seconds remaining of Leo power play time. Face off inside their defensive zone, far side. Face off won by the Chargers. At the point, gets it over to the near side. Schwartz over to the far side. Who is that? That is Scott. I could not see his numbers at all. Turnover. Here's Burns, shorthanded, save made. Rebound behind the net. Feeds in the slot. Nobody there for Carroll. It's picked up and played down the ice by Leo. Back to 5-on-5. Scott with a shot. Save Carteau. And it's in his glove, who will hang on. With 9:08 left here in the second period.
Brandon, you can't be saying that. You're exposing me for being 1 second off on the clock.
Well, is it a second or is it like 0.3? That's the question, because our clock doesn't show the point.
Couldn't tell you.
Base off won by Carroll. However, a loose puck is gathered up by Leo. Roth ties up far corner. Out to the point. Here's Amick with a wrist shot. Save made Carteau, as they had Schwartz backdoor all alone. And that one's cleared out by the Chargers. Feeds over. Finfrock with it. Off the wall. Amick far side. Amick reverses to Finfrock. As that one's turnover to Baldwin. And it's played now by Braun. Braun shot. Oh, he tried to feed it back door for Shurik, and he missed it. Picked up now. Here comes Amick over the line. As that one is gathered now by Wolf. That was Wolf, not Shurik. My gosh, I do not like these white numbers. I do not like these numbers on these Carroll jerseys.
I was going to correct you, but I was just going to defer to your judgment. I'm watching on a little teeny tiny monitor.
And we got a penalty coming up for roughing, I think, on Leo.
Rough. It would appear to be.
Is it Robinson again? No.
I mean, it's someone. No one wants to claim it, though.
Schwartz? No? Somebody? Roth.
All right. Well, there's that. I think that's my green light to move back over the wall, Brandon. So you're back on clock duty.
Face-off won by Leo. Over to the far corner. And they're working it free. Feeds across. That shot blocked. Far corner picked up now. Out to Cup at the point. Cup feeds over. One time by Burge.
Torched that one.
Just missed the net. Braun at the far point. All right, let me get the score up here. You forgot to add the score.
Oh, you see, you know what?
It's been 0-0 this whole time.
Those are things that happen.
All right, so 2-0 Carroll.
Told you, I'm just used to not having to do that anymore.
And here comes, almost Leo shorthanded. Now Braun the other way. Braun with a shot. Oh, he clocks Bomber in the noggin. That one worked out to the point. Here's Klein. Feeds over, Burge back to the far point for Cup. Cup off the wall, down to the corner. Murphy's there. He's tied up with Braun's in there to assist, and Burge. I can't tell who's actually along the wall. Out to Cup at the point. Back to Braun. Braun coming in. Nice toe drag, a shot, and he scores! Picks the corner. It's a power play goal.
Too much. I mean, there's nothing you can do about the guy. There's really nothing you can do about the guy.
So 2 goals on the night, 11 on the season for Braun. Nice toe drag there. It just gets around him and picks the corner.
Beautiful, beautiful stuff. I think that makes Carroll 1 for 4. I think I forgot to mark that on the attempt side. So, I mean, just beautifully done. Beautifully done.
Face-off, win by Drexler. Colson White over the line now. Feeds into the slot. It's knocked away there by Leo. They get it back over the line. Here comes the Leo Lions. Trying to get it in the middle. Serafini cannot. Far near corner. As it's picked up Shearer. Looking for a stretch pass far side. That one cleared out. And it's going to be Austin who comes away with it. Near side.
Forgetting to
as that one is sent in by Hendricks.
Mute yourself tonight, Brandon. Usually you're pretty good about turning the volume down when you're going to cough.
Well, it's random. Austin keeps it in. Phillips wraps it around to the far corner. White can't keep it there. That one hits a skate and will go behind the net. Now around to the near side. Shearer's there. Finfrock, here's a shot in the
big block alert.
As you mentioned, shot block. Calhoun with it. Drops it to Finfrock and sends it down around to the far side for Calhoun to pick up.
Don't know why you didn't go over to Amick open at the point.
Davis to Calhoun, shot save made, rebound at the side of the net and to the corner. Sent around by Drexler, and it's out of the zone. Finfrock with it. 5:10 left here in the second period. Davis picks it up to Calhoun. Calhoun tried to get it over. It's picked up Braun. Braun, toe drag, another toe drag. Here's Braun, a shot, glove save, Baumert with the windmill.
That probably would have been enough for the night for me, Brandon. I'm going to be honest. That probably would have done the trick. If he did the exact same toe drag and then sniped it, I would have probably had to just be like, you know what, that's good for the night. We'll shut it down. We'll go. You know what, look, straight to the point here. I need some Taco Bell in my system. So.
Off the tie, it's going to be picked up now by Shurik. I'm sure that time, I think.
Are you sure, Ick?
Yeah. That one, and that's outside the slot, poked to the corner by Baumert. As that one's wrapped around to the far side, Scott. That was today's dad's joke. Drinkall up to Braun. Braun tied up with Scott. Schwartz into the zone as he looked back for Murphy and missed the pass. Leo coming down with it. Over the line. Someone just got hip checked.
That would be a penalty coming to Mr. Dylan Braun.
Calling a hip? They're calling a penalty on that?
He does. He disagrees. He's getting called for something.
I remember Parker Ray used to do that all the time with absolutely no trouble.
That was then, Brandon. This is now. That was what? At least 6 years ago, if not longer by now. It has
Parker
to be
Ray.
8.
Parker.
Parker?
Not
oh,
Preston.
My dude, they both, you know what? I couldn't. It really is 50-50 on any given day if I'm going to remember which name goes with which.
Little P. Ray, about 2-3 seasons ago.
Little P.
So a power play for Leo here. As is picked up by, that is Robinson. Yes. That one. Ooh. Oh, nice fake there.
Hey, but Cup reads it, comes down and pokes it away nicely.
Leo keeps it alive, though. Davis near side. Down to the corners, Robinson. Robinson taking a look. It's out to the point. Back to Robinson at the half wall. Down to Davis. Davis corner. Tries to stuff it. And play whistled down.
You know what? Not the best opportunity to try and stuff it in right there. You know, I mean, Cartel pretty handedly on that point. I mean, it's all good. You could have tried to go back to Robinson on that little give and go action. Just didn't work out, but you know what? We're all good. A minute 29 on the PP and still an offensive zone faceoff and control for the Lions.
It's a tie-up, but a poke through by Leo. Worked along the half wall, off the glass, out to the point, kept alive. Calhoun has it. Calhoun with a shot, blocked there by Kraus. Calhoun down to Robinson behind the net. Davis with it, out to the point. Here's Reith. That one's turned over. Burge the other way, short-handed. Burge with a shot. Pad save, Baumert. Burge tied up there. I'll tell you, one of the most defining moments of our last game, though, and I know he couldn't pull it off.
Oh my
Darcy
gosh.
actually
Yeah.
did a lacrosse move, and he just got stuffed
Very
there.
close. That was very close.
Here's Burge, another shorthanded rush as he has it at the corner. Burge tied up with Amick, feeds into the middle, just goes wide, and will be picked up Robinson. Over to Davis. Davis with a shot just wide. Tegner picks up the loose puck, far corner, and clears it down the ice. That one coming down the near side to Scott, who's over the line on the attack. Scott with it, feeds over far side, shot saved by Carto. Out to Amick with a shot, blocked in front. Scott with the chance at the side of the net, and he fanned on it, and Baumert. Or Carto. I'm used to making that call on Baumert.
That's tough.
But Carto makes it.
I don't know if I'd even say fanned on. I mean, that's just such a tough break. I mean, it was there. He just, wow. That's such a tough break. I mean, it just kind of, I think Carto had just enough of it, kind of, that Scott wasn't able to get the stick on it, or it was just, it was right there, but it wasn't right there.
Back to 5-on-5 here. That one sent down the ice. And it's going to be on net. Bomber covers. And a minute 59 left here in the second period. 3-0 is our score. Carroll with the lead. 2 goals from Braun. And 1 goal from...
2 from Braun, 1 from Mr. Cup.
Thank you. Here is Leo coming down the middle. Over the line, Roth. At the high slot, backhand try is blocked. As it is Schwartz behind the net. Schwartz reverses around to Scott. Scott in the corner, cut off there by Braun. Bumped into the wall there. Oh, Braun accidentally tried to get a stick around and whacked him in the back of the head. There's a penalty.
Yeah, I was going to say.
For high sticking, more than likely.
Well, they could call head contact. I mean, I've seen it called that way before. Yeah, okay, high stick. I have seen that be a potential head contact call, but yeah, I mean, I was surprised that Scott down here in the official in the corner didn't call that. Well, it's going to be on Fiedler.
Nope.
No, okay, he's skating by. It's just the angle they're taking, man. So Braun right back to the box.
I mean, I know he's questioning it, but it always goes back to you got to be responsible for your stick.
Yeah, I mean,
you
straight
have
up.
to be responsible for your stick.
Yeah, I mean, you donged him pretty good in the head. So
another Leo power play here with 1:23 left here in the second period. So they'll be on the power play at least for the rest of the period. I'm pretty sure that's what they're explaining to the coaching staff too, because they're probably wondering. It's the same thing. I mean, at the end of the day, as he pulled his stick around, he hit him in the head with the stick, and you got to be responsible for your stick.
Yeah, no question on that one. I was surprised that they didn't initially have the call.
Almost.
And Leo might be wanting to know if that was going to be head contact. I think they'd be arguing for the other end of the spectrum.
Yeah.
I mean, because that was not like a tap. I mean, he caught him pretty solidly. At least it sounded pretty good.
Yeah. Cleared out by Carroll, as is picked up by Finn Frock. Racing down the ice is Calhoun. Nice on the edges. And he's poke checked there by Phillips, and it's cleared out. Nice edge work, though, by Calhoun.
Yeah, had some speed going there, but just had it knocked away from him.
All right, so let's see what Leo can do here. Under a minute to play here in the second period. As that one is picked up by Davis as he puts it inside the zone. Around to the far side. Phillips wraps it back around. Davis, near corner. Nice move there on Burge. He's behind the net and is played up to Robinson along the half wall. Burge pokes it away. He gets it to center ice. Finfrock over to the far side. Amick back to Finfrock. Gets up to Davis. Davis with it. Gets over the blue line. Shot blocked by Burge as he will chop it out. And with 10 seconds, that'll pretty much do it here in the second period.
Yeah, should do it. Wouldn't expect anything serious from Leo here.
Sends it down the ice, and that will do it. So after 2, Carroll 3, Leo nothing. We'll take a break here. You're watching high school hockey on SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our camera. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I like to stay active. I try to come in here at least 3 times a week and just get my 1-hour workout in. Since September, I think I've put on 22 pounds of muscle. I think my vertical has gone up plus 5 inches. I've gotten a lot faster since then too. I can hit the ball further. In football, I can push people around more. It's basketball easier too. Just being stronger just makes everything easier.
Brandon started with Gym Rat's basketball training. After one of the sessions, he came up to me and he wanted to know if he could do more. So Brandon started the EDGE program in November, in addition to the club training he was doing, because it offers personalized programming for his athletic goals. PSN Performance uses a long-term athletic development pyramid. At such a young age, it's really good for Brandon to set the foundation of athletic development. Since he is in season all year round, he has to be ready for all the physical demands. So he does a lot more strength training, just because in basketball he sprints and cuts a lot. In baseball he's doing a lot of sprinting. In football he does a lot of sprinting and jumping. So preparing him to withstand the physical demands of those games, he does a lot more strength training.
I like all the lower body stuff the best. I do goblet squats, split squats, back squat, front squat, a lot of those. Tyler knows what's best for me. He always points me in the right direction. He just pushes me to go harder every day.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcast. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
I just want to be the best in basketball, so I want to be the greatest of all time to play women's basketball. So I just know there's people out there working just as much as me, so I just want to keep working hard and keep that intensity going. And so one day I can pursue my dreams of being in the WNBA and playing overseas. So I just want bigger things to come in my life.
I remember when I started in March, she could do 0 pull-ups. She did have a great 25-inch vertical when she first started. She only weighed 150 pounds. One of our main mottos is do the simple things exceedingly well, and that's where we started. So we started the foundation, building her base, and now we've got to basically the peak of our pyramid of things that we can do with her. So we didn't skip any levels. We did all the basics, and she got really, really good at them, and that's what's led her to become as great as she is at basketball and performance.
I've watched her grow, the confidence-wise, the strength-wise, the jumping ability, her footwork. It's really amazing to kind of watch for a girl her size, being 6'3", 6'4", to move like she can move and do the thing and be as agile as she is, along with the strength.
At the University of St. Francis, you'll find everything you need to succeed, from business, nursing and science, to the arts, all with a 99% career success rate.
You belong here. Here.
Here.
I belong here.
Has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
In 4 years, this could be you.
At the University of St. Francis, you'll find everything you need to succeed, from business, nursing and science, to the arts.
You belong here.
Our football team haven't won a sectional title in 32 years.
There's no team better than us if we just do our job.
Nobody really want to lose no more.
All you want is greatness. You want me 1, 2, 3?
This is the game that's been on my calendar all year.
We gonna need you. Staying disciplined.
We a whole different Northside team.
Area sports looked a lot different back in 1952 when Jim Kelly opened his first dealership in Fort Wayne. 70 years later, that original dealership has grown into the Kelly Automotive Group with 14 brands in 3 locations, including our new Fort Wayne Auto Mall and Kelly Chevrolet on Lima Road. Fort Wayne continues to support our local teams and businesses. Thank you for 70 years. We could have never done it without you. Visit us today at drivekelly.com.
Back here at the Sport One Parkview Ice House, as we are in our intermission here between Carroll and Leo. It's a 3-0 Carroll lead, as they have 2 goals from Braun and 1 goal from Finn Cup. The second Braun goal on the power play. Leo, speaking of power plays, we'll have a 37-second power play when we return here at the Ice House for the rest of the third period, for the third period here of game 2. Don't forget, like I said, next week we have pre-Thanksgiving action, as we have Leo and Homestead at 7 and Carroll and the Vipers at 9. So that'll do it for the intermission. We'll take another break. High school hockey here on SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I decided if I was going to come to Indiana Tech, I was going to be a different kind of instructor.
I was really going to focus on connecting with students, teaching the students the theory that they needed and also the practical applications.
Very practically, what that looks like is smaller class sizes. So my class sizes are the 8 to 10 up to maybe 20. And that's backed up with, we have 18 hours of office hours every week. I'm sitting in my office waiting for students to come in to talk about anything. It doesn't just have to be with the classroom.
In the College of Engineering, we have ABET accreditation for mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, and biomedical engineering. ABET is the top accrediting board for engineering in the United States and probably in the world.
Another thing that is a very different approach at Indiana Tech, I think, that some other universities, is we try and make sure they have a lot of lab experience in the engineering department. All engineering programs are going to have laboratory courses, but in our laboratory courses we try to get them not just exposure to measurements and exposure to some of the devices that you'll be used, but I like to actually assign projects that are, realistic projects.
Those projects, this project-based learning, help students to work together in a group and be hands-on with their the material or the product that they're creating. Engineering students at Indiana Tech to me, stand out because I know that they've had a lot of experiences working in groups, working on projects, doing lab experiments to help them understand the material, and I think that prepares them well for industry.
First thing I'll tell a high school student is study, study, study. Get all the math you can possibly get. I honestly believe that the critical thinking skills you learn in math courses will help you with engineering courses.
The type of knowledge base that students should have coming in, they need to be problem solvers and critical thinkers. Those two things are really the essence of engineering. Regardless of flavor, they're going to need to figure out, there's a problem here, how do I solve it? And they need to think critically about that. They need to observe, listen to people, and then kick in those problem-solving skills to solve the problem.
Part of the growth of Indiana Tech has involved an increasing number of international students. So I think if we can expose students to different ideas, different cultures, again, it makes them that much more competitive in the marketplace.
In the Fort Wayne area, we have lots of large companies, BAE Systems, Fort Wayne Metals, General Motors, Raytheon, Harris Corporation, and the list goes on. We have a lot of employers that want our engineering students.
Indiana Tech, I think, continues to serve students even beyond their graduation. We really strive to keep in touch with our alumni on a personal level just to see how they're doing, but then also they want to give back to the university because of the experiences they've had here, so they want to provide opportunities for other students here as well.
Waffle breakfast sandwiches are dropping at Tim's. Our sweet, fluffy maple waffles, packed with a fresh cracked egg, savory sausage, or sizzling bacon, and melty, gooey cheese. The Maple Waffle Breakfast Sandwich, made to make your day. It's time for Tim's.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our camera. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
Back here at the Sport One Parkview Ice House, as we are getting set for third period action here.
Yeah, we are, Brandon. You know it. Period 6 of the night. Period 7, I guess.
I was going to say, what you mean 6? We have overtime in the first game.
We did indeed have overtime in the first game. That is the thing that happened. But, I mean, how deep do we even make it into that? Like 2:10?
Halfway through.
2:10. I mean, I don't
almost
know.
halfway through.
We're through really 6 periods.
6
periods.
6.5 periods.
Either way, pointless argument. It's the last period of the night.
I can't wait till next week, though, because next week, like I said, it's going to be Thanksgiving, and then Wednesday I will be in no rush because I don't have to go to work Thursday and Friday next week.
That's tremendous. That's tremendous stuff. I am very much looking forward to getting paid on Thursday to not do a single thing. It's very nice. I love paid holidays. That's something that's fairly new to me.
You
paid
got
holidays,
our camera,
paid time off. I mean,
got
it's
our
great.
camera guy excited down
Hunter's
there, too.
fired up, too. He knows.
Have you been there 90 days, buddy?
See, I got shafted with some of that for 4th of July. I did not get paid for 4th of July because I was still considered temporary.
Me and Hunter, our camera guy, both work at the same facility now, so it's fun. Fun all around. Leo back on the power play still. 30 seconds remaining in that.
It really is just a family-friendly environment here at Summit City Sports, similar to one of our sponsors, the Big Eyed Fish.
That one sent to the far corner. Amick is there. Sends it over to Robinson. Leo needs to hopefully get something here on these power plays. They've had quite a few back-to-back lately. I think 2 or 3 in a row.
A couple of them, yeah.
And that's blocked. And it's cleared out.
And that'll be penalty expired.
Over the line. There's a shot. Glove save made by Bomber.
Someone flying into the back wall for the Lions. Rawr. Bomber, though, sticking that glove out, making the save yet again for the Lions. Hanging in there.
Yeah,
Still with it.
Doing what he does best for Leo.
Absolutely.
Scott telling Leo to hurry up here on the change. Let's go.
Chop, chop. I agree. Let's figure it out here, gentlemen.
All right, puck drop. It is behind the net. Murphy had it poked away, getting out to the far corner. And Davis has it now. All right, what's he going to do with it? It goes off the glass, and it's knocked down.
Play.
Now still in play here as it's over to Tegner near side. Up to Burge, who chips it inside the zone. Murphy off the glass, can't clear, held in by Tegner. Robinson actually works it out. And it is played by the Carroll Chargers. Schwartz with it. Over the blue line, directs it towards the net. It is in the near side corner. Coming down, here is Burge. And that one, shot just above the net.
Cup wide open. Amick and Finfrock are side by side. I mean, just completely leaving that far side open for a potential opportunity there for Cup.
Play now, Robinson. Oh, turnover. Here's Burge in the high slot. Shot blocked by Finfrock. Burge hits the side of the net. Burge, backhand try. He scores!
Burge just able to gather in his own rebound there. Just slips it right between the legs of Bomber. And there you go, Carroll, 4-0 lead here early. Period number 3. Gets to this one and just there you go. Slips it right underneath.
Yeah.
Brandon, you're a week late on that Rangers jersey, by the way.
Yeah, well, I figure since I missed last week with it being Veterans and I don't wear my camo tonight.
Weren't you too early on the Veterans jersey the week before?
I was too early, and then I missed it, and now I was late. So, yeah. And Scott giving an explanation to Robinson, head coach for Leo. One of the players over there, who is that? Looks like a broken hand.
Gosh, Carter Ganau, another assist on that one. What is he up to tonight?
Not
How
sure.
many points does he have? He's got 3. Didn't assist on the second Dylan Braun goal.
All right.
I see you, Carter Ganau. Don't forget that. I don't know what this discussion is all about. I don't know what's so complicated right now.
I really don't know. And Schwartz to the box.
Oh, wow.
What?
Well, we'll see what's going on here. We'll get
I would say you'll get a text here because I have absolutely no idea what the heck is going on.
I don't know. It's got to be like unsportsmanlike or something. I don't know.
Bench minor, maybe?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah. Carroll power play.
They're buzzing. They don't even know.
No one knows here, to be honest. We got no idea. The only one who seems to really know what's going on is Scott, Josh Scott.
Oh, and Barclay over there. I think that's Barclay. He might be the linesman. I don't even know. Yeah, that's him.
Okay, so no power play. So what the heck here?
So it must just be 10 minutes.
All right. That one sent just wide of the net. That one sent inside. No icing. Bomber will play it around. Austin with it. Turnover there to Shearer. Shearer out to the point. Here's Krause with a backhand. That is to the near side. Amick. That one's icing.
Yeah, so 10-minute unsportsmanlike conduct penalty for Schwartz. So
interesting.
Yeah, well, that's tough for Leo. I mean, down by 4, you're losing one of your better forwards.
I don't even know what happened, to be honest. I really didn't see anything.
I didn't either.
Okay, don't be doing that now. That one. Oh, just wide. Bomber really didn't see it till the last second. That one cleared out by Scott. Off the wall. No ice on this one as Hendricks racing for that one. Hendricks tries to direct it towards the net. It's intercepted. Here comes Carroll the other way, poked away. As it's gathered up, I think that's Shearer. It is Shearer over the line at the high slot to the far side, poked there by Hendricks. Off the wall, Amick with it now. That pass knocked down. And Colson White got bumped there by Scott. As that one's picked up, Shearer can't connect on the pass. And here is Leo the other way. Over the line. Hendricks kept in. No, he did not delay offsides. So Carroll got some time here. Feeds over. Here comes the Chargers. There's a shot right in the glove of Baumert, who hangs on. So faces off inside the Leo zone, near side. As it'll be Braun against Calhoun. Face off one by the Lions. Braun behind the net, picks up a loose puck to the far side. Hits the brakes at the half wall, back to the corner. That is Baldwin. Braun tied up. As that one's poked off Calhoun's stick by Wolf. Davis trying to do something with it as Leo gets it to the near side. Braun holds it in at the line though. Murphy far side now. As it's played up, Wolf over to Klein. Klein to Braun. Braun working. He's got 3 Lions on him and he got it inside the zone. Wolf with a shot to Baldwin, and that one's through the arm of Balmer, but out the far side.
Good find.
There's a shot in and out of the glove of Balmer. Calhoun picks up the rebound. Backhands it down the ice, gets it only as far as the blue line. Carroll coming back the other way. Klein with it. Klein over the line. Sends it down low. Around to the far side. Reith is there as he's pressured by Wolf. Serafini, near side, takes a look, tries to stretch pass. Missed the target, picked up Krause. As is Baldwin. Baldwin looking for Braun. Braun comes away with it. Braun to the slot. He's got 5 Leo Lions on.
That would have been disrespectful.
As is picked up there by Drinkall. Gets it a little further into the zone as Serafini goes the other way. Serafini tries to make a move, cannot. That one off the wall. Braun still out there, backhands up. Here's Drinkall over the line. Drinkall with a shot, glove save made Balmer, who hangs on.
Braun would have scored there 1-on-5, Brandon. That would have been very difficult to see. That would have been hard to watch.
So 9:25 left here in the third. Face off inside of the Leo zone. Ganau out to the draw for Carroll. Off the tie-up. It's worked out to the point. Can't be cleared. Directed towards the net, but it's blocked by Amick. Finfrock finds it. Poke check by Ganau. Drink call. Back to Ganau. Now rolls under his stick. Around the wall, so it's picked up by Scott. Bouncing puck gathered up now by Carroll. Coming down. They get it inside the Leo zone. As a bouncing puck, it's thrown off the wall there by Scott. Picked up now by Carroll. They throw it into the zone. Amick sends it up to Scott. Scott hits somebody here. Shurik with a shot, and that one, just a little wide. As Finfrock gets it over to Scott. Scott tries to get up ice. It's Hendricks the other way. Hendricks with a chance. Back in, scores.
No, he didn't.
Does not.
Penalty.
Interference.
Roth was kind of holding up. I think it was Tigner that he had draped over him. And Hendricks he is not happy. He is very not happy about that. He is huffing and puffing.
I don't blame him, to be honest.
I don't either. I feel like that was kind of unnecessary from Roth.
That was a great chance there from Hendricks, and he finishes it off too. That's the thing. He finishes it off and would have scored.
Yeah, because Carteau definitely kept playing it out. He's not going to see out of the back left. He's not going to see the arm up of the official. So Carteau's still playing that.
Carteau's still playing. Yeah, he's still playing. He doesn't see the ref behind him.
Yeah.
So a Carroll power play. That one is blocked. Here is Murphy. Trying to keep it in is Krause able to do so. Here's Robinson. Drexler to White with a shot. Saved by Baumert. Rebound to the corner. Drexler tries to center it to Shearer. It's blocked out to the point. Krause down to Drexler. Drexler trying to feed the slot. It hits the skate and rolls out. In the zone now, Leo applying a little bit of pressure, shorthanded. As they take the turnover. Robinson
was looking for it.
Very much had it lined up there and just barely missed. Here's Robinson. Back over the line, gets it to the corner. Krause is there. Coming down the near side. Krause over, finds Ganau. Now trying to work his way to the net. He's directed to the corner by Reith. It bounces out, and here is Robinson up to Davis. Davis, short-handed opportunity here. To the middle, nice move. Shot above the net and wide. Good short-handed opportunity there for Davis.
Yeah, kind of gifted it, though. I mean, a couple of Carroll players. I think it was Clanky that blew a tire, and then able to just dip right around that other Carroll defenseman.
That one takes a funny bounce off the stanchion. Cup picks it up as he comes down the middle, cuts to the far side over the line. Finnegan Cup with a couple moves there, almost got to the crease, but it is poked away last second. Kept alive, power play over. Phillips a shot right in the glove of Bomber, who hangs on.
So back to even strength, 6:22 to go.
Yep, face-off will be inside of the Leo zone. Near side. It is Ganau to the draw. Looks like he's going up against Austin. That one worked out of the zone. It's down the ice. Klein will play it. Klein looking up for Burge and missed the mark and will go down inside the Leo zone, and it will be an icing. That one all the way back down inside the Carroll end. We'll see this one. Austin to the draw for Leo. Face-off win by Carroll. Work to the corner. Around to the far side. Finnegan Cup. He gets a nice hit there. As Murphy gets the pressure from Bird. Hits Ganal. Can't clear. Tries to center the Cup, but cannot. Klein to Burge. Burge reverses to the near side. That one's directed to the near side corner. Serafini applying pressure. Back to Burge. Burge, who comes down the near side over the line. Hits the brakes at the wall. Still with possession. Gets poked away there by Austin. Serafini takes it for Leo. As it's picked up now, loose puck by Cup. Looking at the options, goes right down the near side at the corner. There's a backhand try blocked by Canalo. Reith ties up there with Cup. As that one's worked out to Burge. Burge to Fiedler. Fiedler, might have fanned on a shot. I don't know if he was going for a shot or a pass.
I think he probably whiffed on it a little bit.
Here's Braun. Braun trying to get it to the corner. It's taken away there by Canalval. Delayed offsides. And now it's touched by Robinson. Robinson feeling the pressure from Wolf. Held in at the line there, though, but it is on the stick of Calhoun, who reverses to the far corner. Reith there goes off the wall. Robinson back to Calhoun. It's bumped off the play. Braun with it now. Dylan Braun right down over the far side. There's a shot, and it's up into the glass. Still in play. Baldwin looking down to Braun. As it's tied up there between Calhoun and Baldwin. Trying to work it free. It's at the point. Glove down by Calhoun. And they finally come away with it. And Amick sends it down the ice. And it'll be an icing.
As Carroll's starting to buzz a little bit there again.
3:45 left here in the third. This has been a fast-moving game. It's not even 10:30 yet. We're normally out of here.
We're about on normal pace.
Are we?
I think so. I think we usually get done a little bit after 10:30.
It feels like it should be later because I normally don't get home and in bed until like almost 11.
I don't know. Could just be me. Hendricks, he's hungry. He wants another one.
Yeah, Hendricks.
He wants one that counts.
Yeah, he's at the slot, trying to direct it to the wall, but nobody was there for Leo. As Hendricks picks it back up, he's over the line, onside. Hendricks. Nice move there, though. Got around him for a brief second, but here comes Carroll the other way. Drinkle with it. Drinkle, nice move, and his shot is tipped and slowed up for a bomber to cover.
Yeah, that was almost quite tough for Hendricks. Got around the guy, but then it almost got poked away and then went the other way for a goal. But luckily it didn't happen for him.
Face-off will be far side as it's won by Roth. Sent around to the near side. Picked up now by Scott. Looking up ice. As it's taken away, here's Drexler with a shot. Pad save, Baumert. That one kicked out to the wall. Kept in by Carroll. Sent around behind the net. Murphy looking to get there for Leo. Drexler cuts him off, but he's able to reverse it to Amick in the near side corner. Scott over to the far side. Back to Scott. Scott looking for a stretch pass. He finds Roth. Roth over the line. Back behind the net to the far corner. Out to the point for Reith. That one sent to the near side. It is Drinkall who picks up the loose puck and starts coming down. Here is Shurik with a shot that's blocked by Reith. Around the wall, it is Scott chipping it off. Picked up by White. That one just ahead of the pass, so it'll be picked up by Finn Frock to Knoblau. Stretch pass has Scott. Scott gets sent to his knees there by Shearer. as it is off the wall. Played now by the Chargers.
Ooh.
That one sent down the ice. And it'll be an icing with 1:49 left to play here in the third.
That one could have been a tough situation. Low key, almost a knee, but
yeah,
survived it. We're all good moving forward.
Face off inside the Carroll end, near side face-off circle. Off the draw. It's going to be, blocked out in front. And that one rolls to the far side and out of the zone. That one off the wall. Trying to work it further into the Carroll end, but it's blocked. Amick can't get it out. Into the Leo zone it comes. There's a shot. Blocker save made by Baumert. Worked out. Klein over to Phillips. Phillips at the far side shot right in the glove of Bomber, who hangs on with 1:17 to play here in the third.
Getting down to the end of things here. Brandon, next week we're going to be on Braun 20-point watch, breaking 20 points already, just week 6.
Yeah, he finished, 24 last year, I think we said? 24,
yeah, I
25?
think so. I think it was 24.
Austin with it, far side. I know, like I said,
he could double that, honestly.
I said, I know he's laughing at it, me mostly. We talked about him potentially having a sophomore slump.
Yeah, you should have just not brought that back up, Brandon. I honestly forgot about that.
I don't mind that when the player proves me wrong, and he has done so.
More than done so.
Under a minute to play here in the third.
Oh, down he goes.
He still makes the call,
though. Look at the commitment. That's just tremendous effort. You can't teach that kind of grit.
If the rules are still the same, he probably owes the rest of the crew a coffee now.
I don't know.
That was the rule. That was the rule.
Yeah, okay.
He owed him a drink, which was most of the time a coffee because it was early in the morning.
Yeah, well, it's certainly not going to be a coffee at 10:30 at night.
The Fallen Angel rule. Finfrock gets it up. Here's Calhoun the other way. Calhoun over the line. 8 seconds to go. Calhoun shot just above the net. And with 3 seconds left, that one's cleared out. And it will be a 4-0 shutout here for Carteau and the Carroll Chargers.
Another week, another Carroll win. They'll improve to 5-0, 10 points on the season. Leo will remain in second place. They are 3-2 with 6 points. And just to finish it off, the Vipers with the win tonight, 2-1. They've got 5 points on the season. Homestead still the cellar dweller at 0-5.
0-4-1.
0-4-1. Sorry, God.
They pick up a point.
They do it. So at least
I
they do
say,
that.
you don't want Kirkpatrick coming up here now and correcting you.
Not worried. Not worried about it.
All right, we thank everybody for tuning in here, and we see everybody next week for pre-Thanksgiving action here on Summit City Sports. This has been a high school hockey sports exclusive.